What is up, guys? Dellis23 here, and today I'm here to show you how to set up slash configure your OBS software for streaming. Now, a lot of you may think that it's harder to use, etc. But it's got the same basic concept as XSplit, but you have to do more manual work. Now, once you get it installed and ready to go, you're going to look at it like this. This is what should happen. You're going to click start streaming and think, oh, whatever, I can do it now. No, not it. You're going to go up here to settings. You're going to have the drop down menu. You're going to click on settings again. Then, you're going to have general. You can select whatever profile you want. You can add, remake, remove, whatever. Then you're going to click on encoding. Use CBR and enable CBR padding. This is to help with lower CPU consumption. Now you're going to see this max bitrate kilobytes per second. This is how quickly it'll pump it out to your internet to upload. I have an 11 megabyte upload. I can go higher. I think I can go up to 2500. I'm not 100% sure. This is how mine is set up. If you have a lower, this number should be lower. If you have a lower upload speed, this one should be lower. Broadcast settings, file output and live stream. Yes, you can do a local stream. You can do a local recording to where it's not streaming to the internet, and it's just a screen capture, game capture, what have you. Right now, I'm using XSplit to do this. That's why you're like, oh, how are you doing it in streaming? No, I'm using XSplit at the moment. This is all going to be blank whenever it comes up. It should actually be by default set to this. This will most likely be blank too. Now, for mine, I'm going to do streaming service as Twitch. There's a bunch of other ones. When you click it, you can see all the other ones. Now, for example, this right here, this is where it's going to get tricky. You're going to see all these places. Use the one that is closer to you. Mine is actually Ashburn, Virginia. I don't know why it was set to New York. I'm pretty sure that New York's farther away than Ashburn is. Now, the stream key. Your stream key is located on your Twitch profile. It's in your dashboard at the end right here. You're going to click on your dashboard, which is normally you click this, and then you click dashboard, and it should bring you to the first tab. Then you're going to go to the end tab right here. You're going to click it, and you're going to click to show key. I'm not going to show my key. Now, then you're going to copy and paste it to this right here. This is what that is. Auto reconnect is in case this just randomly disconnects sometimes. Auto reconnect timeout means it's going to wait 10 seconds before it reconnects. Minimize network impact, basically saying you don't want it to crash your internet or slow it down. It helps reduce latency, etc. Your dashboard link is just basically where I was. You just copy and paste this piece from right here, this piece right here, just where it's highlighted. Copy, click on it, paste. Now save the file. This is if you want to save your streams, if you want to save your as a background, just for archives, etc. Now video, click yes. Video, this is where everything, this helps you do a better quality, helps stream better, better FPS, etc. You can usually, base resolution is what your monitor is, exactly what your monitor. If you have more than one monitor, say I have 3, but I have 1 disabled at the moment, with different resolutions, you can click which one you want it to be, whichever one you're picking or playing off of. Now, this resolution downscale it helps if you can't stream at the resolution your monitor is, or if you notice lag or frame drops and stuff like that. Normally just start with the first one and see which one works better for you. Now the FPS, I normally have it set to 30 because my CPU can't handle more than that. I have an AMD 6200 and I should have bought the 8350, put it that way. Now, I use custom. Sometimes you can also use custom to wherever you want it to be. If you have more than one different graphics card, you can use that. Or if you have a stream device, or capture card, my mistake. Now, audio. Normally, I don't mess with the audio. I haven't messed with the audio at all. This is in case you have more than one mic, more than one headset, or where you want it to take away from, like the audio from. You can set your hotkeys to mute, unmute desktop and mic. You can force it to be an auxiliary mono. You can boost your microphone and boost your desktop sound. I don't mess with any of that because it's already set to where I need it. Advanced. This is, you know, your general settings, you know, what you want. The scene buffering time is how long it takes to buffer the scene before it shows up on Twitch. Normally this stuff can be left alone. Now, these right here, depending on what you want. Ultra fast, slower. It's how quickly it encodes. Slower isn't the greatest. It takes a very long time. It uses more processor. I just have it set to fast. Encoding profile just means what it just sets your CPU. It just tells your CPU how important it is or not. Now for streaming to Twitch, this has to be set to 2. It even says before, whenever you bring it up, whenever it's set to defaults, it even says right here. It'll say in general, and it'll say at the bottom, go to advanced, set this right here to 2 for streaming to Twitch. Now all this other stuff I've never messed with, and I don't plan to mess with it. Now this right here, this is in case you're having issues connecting and your router randomly changes, you know, your IP that's, you know, whatever IP that's to your car. I mean, your car. I'm tired. I'm sorry about this, and I'm not redoing this video again. It basically helps your router say, you know, hey, this is where this is supposed to go, you know, etc. Microphone noise gate. Basically, this helps with background noise. I don't have it enabled because now I have a headset. I had it enabled when I was using the webcam microphone. Now, basically, that's it. This is right here. This is how, you know, this is going to get you set up to where you can stream it right to perfection with your system. Next you're going to want to, you know, figure out what you want to capture. Now, you see scenes right here and sources. You're going to right click in this white box right here, and you're going to click add scene. You can name it whatever. Let's just do test 1 or test, yeah, whatever. You're going to see that you can add as many as you want. You can click it and click settings, and it's just going to bring your regular settings up again. So you're going to be like, okay, now what? You're going to click sources, right click, add. This is where you get to where whatever you want to capture. For example, you want to capture, let's say, a regular image. You're going to name test 1 or test 2. Let's see, test 2. This is going to bring it up to what image you want. You're going to click browse. You're going to find the image. Let's do the flames real quick. And then you're going to click OK. Okay. Then you're going to be like, well, where's it at? To test everything before you start streaming, you're going to click preview. Look at that. Okay, you're clicking on it, and it's not moving. You don't want it there, right? You don't like where it's at. You don't like the size of it. You wanted something else. Well, you are going to click edit scene. You're going to click this, click edit scene. Normally it should, you're going to click it, click edit scene. Having some difficulties here. You should be able to click edit scene, and it should allow you to move it, but it's not for some reason. Oh, there we go. My mistake. There we go. Now, you can move it around. You can move it. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. You can move it wherever you want to. Now, this is how it's going to show up in the actual stream. You say, you know, you want it right here. You can click it right there. Also, another thing to take in hand, if you want this to show above whatever you're streaming, like say, okay, we're going to add, let's add another monitor. We're going to type in 2 for monitor 2. It's going to be monitor 2, which is showing my OBS, or my XSplit, etc. We're going to click OK. Now, so you can see this, right? Oh, you're like, well, where'd the picture go, right? Whatever you have that you want to show on top of what you're streaming, you have to order it. You have to put it in order. Normally, what I do is I have everything above it. You have to have it above. See what I mean? Above. Let's minimize this right quick. So you have it above. Oh, I'm on the other side here. You have to have it above. And basically all you do to change the order is you right click on whatever source you have, and you're going to go to order. You can move it to top or the bottom, or move it up, down, 2 down, whatever. Now I'm going to add another game. Let's try text. Say you want something to say something like your username or, you know, whatever you want it to say. Okay, you're going to click it and you're going to name it. You can change the color of how it looks. Let's go with purple. Click OK. You can change the background colors of it. Let's go with, just leave it black. You can use an outline. Basically just says, you know, just the outline of the lettering. We're going to use it with black, and you can change the thickness also. Now, to see it while you change it, like this. If you want to see it, you can see it right here. See how it has, like, you know, the big bushiness, the thick outlines. If you want to see it while you're editing it, I just normally drag it over, click on properties, drag this over, and as you are changing the thickness, you can watch stuff change in real time as you're doing it. See what I mean? You can add, you can subtract it, and stuff like that. You can use custom text extents, which basically is however big you want it to be, you know, how much you want to show, you know, etc. See, like, and then you can change the size and how much of it you want to show horizontally. You can do it to where it scrolls it, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the one that scrolls, like, it'll scroll across, I believe. Properties. And basically, it's just so, like, you know, you don't see it all at once. You can just, it should scroll. Scroll mode. Hold on one second. It should scroll across, but I'm not sure if it will right now because of the way it's set up. But again, you can set the sizes. Let's try this right here. Yeah, scroll mode is enabled. Let's see what the wrap does. Wrap just makes it do that. Okay. Scroll mode, there we go. Maybe that's what it'll do. Where'd it go? It's gone. I've never really messed with the wrapping and the scrolling, so bear with me. I'm sorry. But anyways, that's the basics of testing. Now for games, you know, you want your game, you know, you want to see your game and stuff like that. Basically, you know, if you want your game, you're going to have to right click this, click add, game capture. Okay, you think that's simple enough, right? Name it whatever game you're going to. You're going to come to this screen right here. Normally what I use, because, you know, I like to switch between stuff. You can use to where it selects an application of whatever's popped up. And that's what it'll show. For example, we'll use him for example. Sometimes it doesn't always work. I don't know why it just doesn't like to work. So I use the hotkey. So whenever you're in the hotkey, you can, whenever you're in game, you press F12 and it normally pops up. It is always popped up for me. I've never had any issues with it. So I don't see why it wouldn't pop up. Now, you're going to see it to where it's not showing. That's fine. It'll show up whenever you're playing the actual game. You're going to press F12 in game and it'll pop up. Normally, I've never had issues with it popping up. If it doesn't pop up for you, you can normally just try this and then scroll down and select the game. To refresh the list, you're just going to refresh this in case it doesn't show up on here. You're going to click whatever it is and then you're going to click OK. Now it should show it. It should show whatever I needed to show. Properties. I have it pulled up now, so it should show it. Click OK. How about we dismantle that right there. Again, I normally haven't tested this with games. Normally it's just games. So, I mean, right click it, add, let's do window capture. Basically all that does is, that is whatever window you have popped up. Now, for example, I have his chat popped up. See, I can move it, but the thing is that's not where it's at. It's actually on my other monitor. See it? You can see it. Now, this is in case, you know, you say you want, you know, you have an external thing for your like your Twitch window, the chat window. Say, you know, you want everybody to be able to see it. okay, or you know, you have something that is not showed up on your monitor that you want everybody to see. For example, you can show, you know, a web page or a video or something like that, and all that is right click it, add window capture. That basically just allows you to click whatever is pictured. You can choose the entire window, which basically is just, you know, the X and the minimize and the enlarge buttons. I normally just do it to the inner window because it looks cleaner, it's better. To me, it's better. But that's pretty much everything I can cover at this moment. If you guys have any questions, you can privately message me on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter. Message me on Facebook. Uh, I have my Facebook and everything popped up. If you have any questions, just get a hold of me, and I can figure it out and try to help you as best as I can. Alright, guys, you have a good one.